Like become Jodha and marry Akbar and sit in my Alishan Mahal.
God, yeah, something historic.
शाने हिंदुस्तान कि मेरे सर के ऊपर आत्माएं मंडरा रही हैं, मुझे रात को नींद नहीं आ रहा.
Welcome to Big FM, everyone. Vikrant, Chitrangda, and Sara. So it's a murder mystery, Gaslight. But अगर मैं पूछूं कि off camera क्या होता था set पे, पहले मुझे ये बता दो. मतलब जब एक आप सीरियस फिल्म करते हो, मिस्ट्रीज करते हो उस तरह से, सो कहीं ना कहीं एक टेंस माहौल होता है सेट पे. तो ऐसे कुछ
हम सबको गैस हो जाती थी और हम सब लाइट खाना खाते थे उसके बाद.
वाओ, दैट्स सारा फॉर यू.
तो सब साथ साथ बोल रहे थे गैस लाइट यही चलता था. Honestly, गुजरात में खाना ना तो we were having dahi chawal by the end of it. It was so hot that we were getting gas, so we were eating light.
Lighting it. So now I know क्या होता था set पे. When Sara is there, so Vikrant and Chitrangda यही होता होगा like.
खूब मस्ती होती थी और जैसे आपने कहा सारा के साथ तो मतलब लाइवली ही माहौल होता है मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम. बट साथ ही साथ में जैसे आपने कहा थ्रिलर है, मर्डर मिस्ट्री है, काफ़ी ढेर सारी मेहनत भी थी और बहुत सारे ऐसे मोमेंट्स थे जहाँ पे एवरीवन वाज पुट आउटसाइड देयर कंफर्ट जोन. देयर इज अ मिक्स एंड मैच ऑफ एवरीथिंग. जब आप महीने भर साथ में रहते हैं तो लगभग बहुत सारी चीज़ें होती हैं. बट या शी इज राइट.
Okay, and I heard in one of the interactions, media interactions, जहाँ पर Sara, you were actually saying that पवन ने आप दोनों को एक दूसरे से बात करने को मना. What was that incident? Can I just know, like my viewers and listeners can know?
So I think that honestly, like I feel all of us as actors do try to be able to switch on and off to a certain degree. But in one particular scene, Pawan sir really needed there to be a lot of tension between me and Chitra ma'am. But Chitra ma'am and me had become friends. So we used to hang out and laugh and work out and everything. So when we were on the set together, he actually told us not to talk to each other the whole time so that we would be able to...
He started giggling about something.
Yeah.
And after that, he was just like...
Yeah, but that's it. No more talking.
So Vikrant, what you used to do? मतलब क्या करते थे उस वक्त इन दोनों के बीच में जब इस तरह की चीजें चलती थी? तो
मैं उस दौरान सेट पे नहीं था.
अच्छा.
लेकिन जैसे मैंने कहा सारा के साथ अगर आप वक्त बिताएंगे तो आपको पता चलेगा like full on entertainment.
I think he had a very sobering influence on her.
Yeah.
Like I felt like sometimes I think he's the one who used to be like, Sara, calm down or something. Like he would just try and tell her to get back to the scene or something like
Sometimes.
that. I mean, I just maybe once or twice I've seen that happen, but I thought it was so sweet, like because this one can just like it's a popcorn.
Yeah.
It's popping. It's just like.
Okay, this is for all three of you. Your favorite murder mystery film or series, whatever you would like to say.
How to Get Away with Murder.
Andhadhun and Misery. Two films.
Bazigar.
Yeah.
She likes that.
I
Better than Anand.
I loved Bazigar. I remember very well. बाजीगर से मुझे याद आया कि फैशन स्ट्रीट जो है आपकी टाउन में कोलाबा में, तो फैशन स्ट्रीट से कुछ मैंने तब बहुत छोटा भी था, तो बाजीगर की वो जो शाहरुख खान जो एक गाने में घोड़े पे आते हैं वो पूरा जोरो मास्क वास्क लगा के बकायदा मैंने वो वहाँ से फैशन स्ट्रीट से खरीदा भी था. बाजीगर फॉर मी बाजीगर.
Okay, and one quality which you guys like, this is individual question again, that you guys like about each other या set पे ऐसे कुछ देखा हो या during the shoot, anything, one quality which किसके बारे में बोलना, दोनों के बारे में बोल दो सारा.
ठीक है.
अच्छी बात.
I like the fact that Vikrant, I thought would be judgy, but is extremely accepting and extremely like relaxed as a person, despite being like a very good performer. So that humility is great, I feel. And with Chitra ma'am, I think that she's extremely passionate, extremely poised, but also extremely like welcoming. Still approachable. Like she doesn't lose the approachability by being so cool.
Wow. Okay. That's heavy. What do I really like about Sarah is that she's so real. She can laugh at herself. She can just be so real about everything. Yeah, and just such a normal person, and then she can suddenly switch to being such a wise old soul kind of feel about her sometimes. And like, are you talking to the same person? It's like a switch to a personality, which is so it's very rare to find somebody like that. And with Vikrant, again, like, you know, sometimes you think that a good actor would come with this baggage of being a good actor, and there is this weight that you carry, you know, as a good actor. It's none of that. I think he just wears it very lightly, and he takes it very, you know, like, and very effortless with his performance. ऐसा कुछ heavy feeling नहीं होती है, you know, on sets like that. So yeah, I think that about him. Yeah.
I'll begin with ma'am. Her grace, her poise, her diligence, even after, you know, so many years of experience, I think is really infectious. It's something that actually, you know, a lot of people should really learn from her. I definitely did learn from her. इतने सालों के experience के बाद भी she is someone who, you know, who does not take her opportunities for granted. It seems that way. Yeah.
I honestly cannot, because but anyway, thank you so much.
For her to be on set, you know, wanting to better each take, it's wonderful. Yeah. And with Sarah, I think most of the things ma'am has said, but her seamless ability to, you know, to just, you know, switch in and out of things, you know, she's very real. I have seen her as a co-actor. I have also seen her as a daughter at home. I know, you know, I probably know what she is like. She's very, very wise, and she's very, very real, and that's मतलब जो आमतौर पे लोग देखते हैं, मतलब मीडिया में जो लोग जो इनको पर्सनली नहीं जानते हैं, तो she's I know it for a fact that she's a great daughter, she's a great sister, she's a great friend, but she can easily sort of, I wish, and the confidence with which she pulls off things.
Great. Okay. Let's play a quick game. Okay. This is called Who, What, When.
Okay.
Okay. Who is the most fun person in your life? Let's start with
In
you.
my life?
Yeah.
My wife. Yeah. She's very funny.
Nice.
She's very goofy actually. Very goofy.
Sheetal. His wife.
Yeah.
Chitrangda.
Fun person in my life.
Yeah.
I think I've laughed the most with my son lately. So yeah, I think he's just such great company. Yes.
Mummy. She's a riot. She's funny, to say the least.
What would you do if you get superpower?
Time travel.
Time travel.
Or fly.
Or fly.
Yeah.
Superpower. I think time travel, no? Like
Yeah.
really way back. Like
Like become
when they
Jodha
were-
and marry Akbar and sit in my Alishan Mahal.
God, yeah, something
And
historic.
Tushane Hindostan. Oh my God, yeah, I want to be Jodha. I've decided. I will be Jodha for the rest of the interview.
Meet Jodha, guys.
Oh yeah. That'll be some Jodha, I tell you. I would love to see her back there.
I've always, you know, fantasized about going invisible. Yeah, that'll be like invisible. Just go invisible, like thin air. क्या कर सकते हैं आप? बहुत कुछ कर सकते हैं.
And when was the last time you cried?
We lost our, sorry to say, but that really did make me cry. We lost our dog once, and we thought it's just gone. So he was in the back of the car, मतलब वो खुली जो गाड़ी होती है, and we came back home, and we didn't realize that he jumped off. We got him after 2 days, and we kept looking for him. And just by chance, we were going back the same way, and वहाँ पे काफी खेत हैं उस जगह में, तो he just came running, yeah. Like out of nowhere, I just started crying.
When was this?
This has been a while. This is like he was what, 2 years old or something. So it's like what, 4 years back.
Sorry.
That's the last time you cried.
Like I've really not cried.
In
I've not
4
like
years.
cried. I haven't cried. Wow. Unless I watched a movie. No. Yeah.
I cried 4 hours ago.
Really?
Yeah.
Like cried.
Not like howled, but I was very teary and I was like really cried because I met this girl that had come from Chandigarh to meet me. You only told me about it. You and Ayushi told me about it. This girl came and she like looked at me and she said that, you know, I'm such a big fan of yours and you've motivated me so much in life. And I think just like it took a moment because like one is so busy all the time, you know, running around, promoting, shooting. One forgets just how much we actually can do, you know. It's not just our performances. Just like sometimes the things that we do or the things that we say, especially when to young children, like if I can affect a young girl to the point where she says, I look up to you and now even I have faith in myself and now even I will lose weight. I mean, that's really humbling to feel that you can actually touch somebody's life like that. That really moved me like 4 hours ago.
I think last week. Yeah, last week.
I lose.
Okay. What's the weirdest question you have been ever asked?
You know, कई बार एक्टर्स को खुद नहीं पता होता कि वो कैसे कोई परफॉर्म कर लेते हैं, तो आमतौर पे बहुत जर्नलिस्ट्स होते हैं जो सवाल पूछते हैं कि आपका एक मेथड क्या है. I'm like, there is no method. It's very weird. You know, you really don't have one. वो जेब में लेके नहीं घूमते कि चलो निकालो और वो मेथड आपने वो दवाई खा ली. It's you just keep exploring. So it's really weird because you really don't have an answer to that sometimes. I think that's really weird. कि what is your one method? There is no one method.
I think the weirdest thing somebody asked me was probably, अगर हीरोइन ही बनना था तो इतना पढ़ लिख के क्यों आए? I was like, wow, that's a weird thing to say.
Wow, that is
yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Okay.
I found that funny.
When was the last time you got spooked out?
I was in Kerala. I was in Thrissur. Very, very clearly remember. My wife and I had gone for this wellness experience. हम गए थे वहाँ पे कुछ 11 दिन के लिए. And we had an experience which was really spooky. It was, and I very, very clear. I don't think we'll ever forget it. At 3:30 in the morning, both of us actually woke up, and we said, do you feel someone's watching us? I said, yeah, I feel someone's watching us. And we woke up, we switched on the lights, and then my wife started doing her puja part and all of that. And then we didn't sleep all night जब तक सुबह सूरज नहीं होगा था.
I love that.
Yeah, and it really felt like somebody was watching us.
Very long time back. This is almost not spooky, funny. Some hotel room, I think Calcutta, went for some event, something, and for some reason, as we were checking in, or sometime during the event, somebody said that, so this hotel it's got these two wings, huh? So they said that this one wing, this side, is supposed to be haunted or whatever. Something had like probably been said. At night, late night, must be watching TV or not or whatever, I slept, and then suddenly I wake up and the TV is on. And I'm like, and you know how just suddenly you get spooked? Like that was spooked, like how? Because it was a pretty big suite and everything. I was like, but there's nobody in the room. Like what happened till I realized I just slept with the thing. I probably turned over and I pressed the button, but I was spooked like how? Like I literally jumped out of the bed. Like, that's probably funny, silly, whatever, spooky.
I didn't feel anything. My spot girl once said कि मेरे सर के ऊपर आत्माएं मंडरा रही हैं. मुझे रात को नींद नहीं आ रहा.
कुछ फील हुआ.
She said मुझे ऐसा लग रहा है कि पता नहीं कुछ शोर हो रहा है, घुंघरुओं की आवाज़ and all. I don't believe her. She says a lot of funny things.
Okay, so thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
talking to us,
Thank you.
especially to Jodha. So,
Thank
so
you.
Jodha, I would like to request you कि ये interview Jodha close करे हमारे लिए.
अकबर फोन कर ले यार. Thank you.